Hello and welcome to my review of the Zowie ZA Series. The ZA Series is the new lineup of Zowie gear mice that is ambidextrous like the FK and AM series before, but with a higher hump at the back. It caters more to palm grip players than the FK did. The ZA series comes in three sizes. The ZA11 is the biggest of the bunch, with 128mm length and 60mm width at the grip area. It's also the tallest, with 40mm height. The ZA12 is the medium-sized version with 124mm length, 58mm width and 39mm hump at the back. Last but not least, the ZA13 is the smallest of the bunch with 120mm length, 56mm width and a 38mm hump at the back. It should be noted that all the ZA mice have exactly the same height at the front and also that the thumb buttons have the exact same height across all models. The ZA11 has very similar dimensions to the FK1. The only differences are the much bigger hump at the back and the slightly protruding lip at the front. Now, here are some other side-by-side comparisons with other ambidextrous mice. The ZA series uses the 3310 sensor like the FK did before, and the mice perform very well with it. They do so both on uniform black surfaces like the QCK or the UC50, and also on the G-SR mousepad shown here. All of them can easily track up to 5 meters per second, which is shown in this example, which should be enough for everybody. To reach higher tracking speeds physically, I'd have to get an even bigger mousepad and really throw myself into it. The CPI steps are off from the given values, but they're kind of within tolerances. All my ZA models had a 400 CPI step that was really around 375 to 380 CPI. The comparison of real value to set CPI steps can be seen in the graph here. Speed-related accuracy variance is a thing here, as with any mouse. However, it is fairly consistent and didn't bother me at all while playing or using the mouse in a real-world scenario. Now the main buttons on the ZA on all of the three models feel a bit lighter than they did on the FK series, although the switches are the same blue Huanos that were used on the FK previously. The scroll wheel is probably the only downside for me because it has a certain point of its revolution where the resistance is notably higher, and when the wheel is at that revolution, the mouse wheel click needs a lot more pressure. It works, but if I'd have to rely on the mouse wheel in-game, that would definitely bother me. Now when it comes to build quality, apart from the wheel that was problematic on my ZA11, really everything else just kind of feels perfect to me. Sure, it's a subjective thing, but I find the Zowie mice really are the most pleasing both to the eye and to the hand. They just feel like you're having a tool in your hand rather than a gimmick. So in conclusion, if you felt like the FK was a good mouse, but it could fill your hand more, then this one here should be the mouse of your dreams. In my opinion, it's an excellent addition to the Zowie lineup, and the three sizes, although they make it hard to choose, also offer you more variety, and when the changes look small on paper, they all feel quite different in the hand. If you liked the review or if you didn't like the review, just leave me a comment so I can improve for the next ones. Thank you and goodbye.